Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another celeb reading. This time it's on Taylor Swift again. I know, trust me, I know, but there's a twist. Kayla Nicole, Travis Kelce's ex, has allegedly finally thrown shade back at Taylor Swift. So if you're not familiar, I did a reading for the members. I'll put a link to it up here. You should join the YouTube members. Asking if Taylor Swift threw shade at Kayla Nicole, Travis Kelce's ex, because the whole internet said she did. So you have to watch that video to find out. There's a lot of tea that actually has a lot of relevance because I kind of predicted that this was going to happen in that video. So check that out. But anyways, on Halloween this year, Kayla Nicole, she uploaded her costume, and it was a recreation of Toni Braxton's hit, Wasn't Man Enough for Me. Now, if you're not familiar with that song, she specifically isolated the chorus and recreated the beautiful look from Toni Braxton that says, and I quote, "What are you thinking? Did you know about us back then? Did you know I dumped your husband, girlfriend? I'm not thinking about him, but you married him. Do you know I made him leave? Do you know he begged to stay with me? He wasn't man enough for me." So she specifically chose the line that says, like, yeah, I get that he's your husband, but I kicked him to the door, and I'm not mad, girl. Like, it's iconic. Go watch it if you haven't. And she looked drop dead gorgeous. And so everyone wants to know, was she actually throwing shade at Taylor Swift or not? As someone that loves this song, I thought it was genius, but we'll see. Was it unintentional shade or was it intentional? Remember, these readings all legend from tiers only. Let's get started. Okay. So again, join the YouTube members if you haven't yet. There's a ton of additional Taylor Swift videos on Joe Alwyn, if he's mad at her, if he wants her back, if she wants him back. On Kayla Nicole and Travis Kelce, you're missing out, okay? All right, so Kayla Nicole, did you throw shade? So Kayla, did you throw shade? Taylor Swift, how she feels. I'll put that over there. Okay. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles is consistency. So that tells me that Kayla just feels like I've been consistent with my reaction. I've been consistent with my story, and I've been consistent with what I've been saying and doing. So she feels like this is status quo. This is how she's always been. Okay. The Five of Wands is reversed. The Five of Wands is like avoiding confrontation. In this instance, it is passive aggressiveness. So yeah, I mean, it is shade. We kind of knew that, but it is passive aggressive. So it's subtle for sure. Now, Taylor Swift is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who's very emotional, right? We pretty much have gathered that Taylor's very emotional. But the Three of Pentacles is reversed, which is like, it's like work or job reverse. I need clarification on that. Oh. Okay, I don't mean to laugh. Okay. So the Hangman is about sacrifice, right? Low expectations, Page of Pentacles reversed, and Death card is like a rebirth. This is a low blow. Well, I shouldn't say low blow because it's not a low blow, but it's a huge blow to Taylor's ego. It is. Definitely. When you pull cards like this, right, and for someone like Taylor Swift, where the job card is reversed, it tells me that she's butthurt about the reaction to her album. She is, like, really hurting. And I think she's, like, realizing that people are not on her side. And I think this is what is it? The stick that broke the camel's back, whatever the saying is. Like, that's what this is for her. This is, like, the tipping point for her. I don't think she's going to take this well, to be honest, this shade. Not because she doesn't feel like it's right for Kayla to throw shade. I actually don't think she cares that much about, like, Kayla throwing shade at her. I think she's, like, whatever about it, because I don't think she's, like, I think she knows that she's been throwing shots at her, so she's, like, expecting it. The problem is I think she's pissed off at how many people are rallying around Kayla, because this is about, like, Kayla kind of laughing at, and, like, the public kind of laughing at her job and her career. And I think what she's feeling is like, I'm becoming the laughing stock of these people. And that's hurting her really bad. Really, really bad. She doesn't like that she's losing. And you know what's even further of an ego blow? She feels like Okay, yeah, I told you there's the ego card, the Six of Wands. It's reversed. It's the death of an ego, and the Knight of Swords, impure intentions, the Lover's card. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know what to do to respond because she feels like Kayla. She feels like she can't respond to Kayla. She can't play victim because she started it. She can't attack her because she feels like it's bad optics. So she's stuck. I think that she's going to try to get Travis to say or do something. I think that's Taylor's next play, is to get Travis to say or do something, whether it's to throw shade or to talk about something. I think ushering in Travis. Travis is going to say or do something soon that's going to be a little shady or something like that. That she's going to usher in Travis because she can't do it. And she can't just sit here and take this. She cannot sit there and take this. What's interesting too about this is when it comes to, what's the word I'm looking for? The Knight of Swords is like impure intentions, but I don't want to say, okay. Five of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Wands reversed, and Hermit. I honestly think she's just like, I think she was like, damn, this is really good. Like, there's a part of her that doesn't want to admit it, but is low-key admitting that was really good. Like, touche. Because when I see her looking at this from a perspective of like shade or like, you know, creative like genius, I see her looking at Kayla and she's like, oh, a formidable opponent. Like I see her looking at Kayla almost like, wow, you're like just as good as I am. Or wow, that's how I used to be. That's how I used to be. Like, there's a part of her that's almost like, oh, I used to be that sharp. Like, it's almost making her kind of sweat because she's like, I'm slipping. But there's a part of her that it's almost like, there's a part of her that almost like values her, and it's like, damn, she would be a good ally if I ever needed one. Strange. It's strange. There's no honor among thieves, I guess, is the saying there, right? Because it's like she's so cutthroat. But either way, Five of Pentacles being reversed, the Seven of Wands reversed, and the Hermit is about kind of trying to starve someone. So I do think that she's been trying to kind of like starve Kayla of attention or, you know, focus behind the scenes. So I'm sure she's been trying to kind of like not talk about it to Travis too much and try to focus on other people and try to befriend people and stuff like that and try to like ignore it. But obviously she hasn't really done that super well considering the songs. But I think that she's been trying. And I think this is going to be the first time where she's going to have to address it with Travis, because I don't really think she's ever addressed it with Travis. I don't know. I'll let different timbers only, but it doesn't seem like she's really talked to Travis that much about his ex, about Kayla. And I think this is where she's going to be like, you need to step in. That would be a mistake. You know, Travis is not that smart, so he's probably going to do it anyways, but that would be a very big mistake because I do think that Kayla is baiting them. There are things that Kayla knows. Yeah, there's the Five of Swords, this pettiness. There's stuff that Kayla still knows and things that Kayla still has, whether it's text messages, I don't know. It's just receipts in some form, whether it's a person that they're talking to. I don't know. All I can tell you is there are things that Kayla knows that Taylor does not. And you want to know what the saddest part is that if Taylor had came to Kayla and asked her, she would have told her or given her information or helped her. When I tap into Kayla's energy, I honestly feel for this girl because she seems like a girl's girl to me. Honestly, low-key, I hate that phrase because it's like, ugh, so outdated now. But she feels like someone who's like, I don't know. She feels very patient is the word I would use with the situation. Very like calming and centered and trying to like navigate it. She doesn't seem to be too erratic. And so I don't think that she hates Taylor. In fact, I think that she was just as taken aback as we were at the shots that were being thrown allegedly at her. So I think there's a part of her that's almost like, girl, I don't want to have to do this, but I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Like that's what it seems like. It's like she has the visual I see is her having her hand on the big red button, like the warning button, right? Or like the self-destruct button. And I see her being like, I don't want to have to use these, but I will if you keep poking. Like, leave me alone. Like, girl, I would have helped you. I would have given you the advice. I would have warned you. Like, I think that she's watching Travis play Taylor, and there's a part of her that feels bad for her, but now she's like, well, girl, I don't feel bad for you no more. Hence the song. She's like, well, I tried. You could have just came to me. And you want to know what's interesting is that Kayla has a feeling that Taylor has been trying to keep tabs on her or like get information on her. She's been wondering. The star being reversed, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups is wondering if like every time she changes something up or people knowing everything she's doing, like she's wondering if people are fishing for information for Taylor. It's interesting. I do think that there was some curiosity. I think it's going to get more. Like, again, because Taylor cannot handle an ego blow and this blew up on the internet, I do think that Taylor is going to be a little bit more nosy about what's going on with Kayla, because she was trying to like distance herself from it. And like, you know, I think she was trying to let other people kind of do whatever they do. But now I think that she just needs to know more about Kayla. You know, Taylor feels a little bit like an evil genius to me, where I see her being like, you've piqued my interest. Like, oh, you actually like hit me with a really good shot. Now I need to learn more about you. I'm interested. Like, I need to find out more. But she has to do it subtly. And she's still going to get Travis to do some shit to Kayla, so allegedly, or try to. It's so interesting. Yeah, she's like fascinated by Kayla. She's like, oh, I underestimated my opponent. That will never happen again. Two of Pentacles upright. The Six of Cups reversed, that's the past. And the Two of Pentacles, the exchange between the two of them. Ten of Swords is a betrayal. I also think that there is someone that she feels like should have told her that she was doing this. Taylor feels like she knows, like, again, I told you, because Kayla feels like Taylor has like feelers out for her, and she does. She does. Not as much as she will now, but she did have a few little people that were doing things for her. I don't know if Taylor asked, but I think that Taylor was being given the information. Taylor's going to ask now about other people in their circles getting information on her. But allegedly for damage reversals only. But I do think that there was someone that Taylor's kind of like, I can't believe I wasn't told about this. I can't believe no one informed me. I can't believe no one said anything. Why didn't anyone say anything? I wouldn't be surprised if the PR machine tries to like turn something out where like it's like, oh, Taylor knew and Taylor was okay with it and Taylor understands. No, she wasn't, and no, she don't. Nice try. They're going to try and spin the narrative. They're going to try to spin the PR narrative. It's not going to work. Ten of Swords. Taylor's a little, I wouldn't say butthurt, but she's a little shocked that she wasn't aware that this was going to happen and she wasn't prepared, because she feels like if she was prepared, she would have distracted from it. It's almost like I would have stolen your thunder if I could have, but I didn't know it was coming. Six of Pentacles is the plan. The Eight of Swords is like a victim of circumstance or trapped, and the Sun is about happiness. So yeah, yeah, they're gonna try and have like a date night and take pictures and stuff. They're gonna try. It's just not gonna work. I don't know why she's using old school tactics, Taylor. You need to get with the new. I think we're seeing for the first time Taylor not understand social media, and she doesn't get it. She's too detached. She's too stuck in the old school PR machine. She needs to get. The only way that Taylor survives this kind of nightmare that she's in right now, which is fine, right? Her album is really successful, even though everyone hates it. It's still successful. Good for her. But she's in the kind of like a PR nightmare. And I know the Swifties are going to get mad at me, but it's the truth. Like, I know you guys see it. Like, she's in a bad PR spot. The only way she's going to solve this is to be able to utilize social media in a real way and to break down the walls, but she doesn't want to do it. So that's the only way. If I were on her team, I'd be like, girl, you need to start just being yourself and putting out videos. But to be honest with you, maybe they don't do that because she's, no shade, but maybe she's not exactly in a likable space right now. So maybe if we saw the real her in real videos, it may be out of touch. You know, she's a billionaire princess right now. So maybe that's why they're not having her do that, because maybe seeing even more of her would make it worse. I don't know. That's kind of the vibe. Queen of Wands is like reversed. Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords, it means like she's alienated from us and it will alienate her worse. I got news for you though. Kayla is I feel like I feel like there's some sort of television show or something that they're trying to get Kayla Nicole to be a part of. It's like, if it's like, okay, do you know what I'm seeing in my mind's eye? It's like when Real Housewives needs a new Real Housewife and they're like fishing for like it girls or popular people to get on the show. There's someone here and some project that they really want Kayla on, and she's like back and forth on it, back and forth on it. I would do it if I were her. And if it hasn't happened yet, she's going to be asked to be on some sort of thing, some sort of project or show. I don't know, you guys. I feel like a really big push behind Kayla Nicole. It feels like it's like, you remember when everyone was obsessed with the Love Island people and they just prop them up? I feel like it's gonna happen with Kayla. There's like this like push for people to want to kind of like put her on a pedestal, and it's gonna happen. I'm telling you, this girl has a lot of energy behind her, a lot of good karma, a lot of good energy to push her up. She's gonna be a lot bigger soon. I'm telling you. There's something about her, and it's gonna piss off Taylor. You don't have to believe me, but you'll come back in a few months and you'll be like, wait a minute. But anyways, yeah, join the YouTube members, especially for that other video on Kayla Nicole and Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't subscribed. Until next time, bye guys. I'm not gonna lie, Kayla bopped Taylor Swift so hard in the head, I felt like I got boop bop too. Like, I felt like I got whiplash. Like, I think she was windmilling, and I think I got some of them. I think I got hit.